Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a really good day and you are enjoying yourself out there in the world. Today I'm going to be talking about refreshing your curls to bring them back to life from when you first washed it and styled it. So someone asked me in the comments to do this video, and actually I had it like planned but like never actually did it. There's a million videos on YouTube about this topic, but if you haven't seen, I did a video where I basically just did my hair routine, like for soft and long wearing curls kind of a thing. So I am currently on, I think I washed my hair on Saturday. So that is Saturday night. So it's probably like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So about like day 3. As you can see, I'm getting a little frizzy. I'm just gonna show you my routine and what I do just to refresh it. This probably isn't going to make your hair last long, but it's going to be good for the next day and for right now. So if you're going somewhere or you're going to go to work, this is what I usually do in the mornings when my hair is looking like this on like day 3. Just to clarify, I shower every single day. I just wash my hair like every 3 to 5 days. It's around there. It depends on how good it is. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I hope you guys will enjoy it. But before we jump into this video, don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and start this video. Okay, so I have my hair down. I just pulled it out of its ponytail. It's looking pretty good. My hair is so long and crazy, but it's looking pretty good. It's actually not too bad. I definitely would not wash it at this point. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably have similar curly hair. Washing your hair every single day, just like it will take you way too much time, and also it'll like dry your hair out. So prolonging washing your hair will definitely help to nourish your hair a little bit better using the natural oils in your hair. So even the thought of like washing my hair every single day terrifies me, because that would just be like way too much. But I would definitely not wash it again right now just because it still looks good. It's just getting a little frizzy. Starting off, I'm going to talk about this one, which if you have curly hair like me, this will change your hair game. It's just super important. So this is just a normal like spray bottle, but it's a mister. So it's a little bit easier to handle. I got this at Sally's, I think for like $15 or something like that. Like any beauty store. I think Ulta even has them in their hair section, so just go there when you're buying makeup. But this is just like, I'll spray a little bit into my hair so you can see. It's just a mister, so I actually really like it because it's almost like spraying hairspray. Like I just end up putting it in that way. Ooh. So it's a little bit easier than like a normal one, and if you pump this up a lot, then you can like, it'll just spray by itself. So this will change your life, and it is an amazing product. I really like this. So I definitely recommend if you have hair like me or just curly hair in general, like you need one of these. I think it's like the best product ever. So moving on, the next one I'm gonna talk about is leave-in conditioner. So the one that I have right now, it's not exactly a leave-in conditioner, but this is called Carol's Daughter. You can buy it like at the ethnic hair section in Walmart. This is called Hair Milk Nourishing and Conditioning Refresher Spray for curls, coils, kinks, and waves. So basically, if you have a textured hair from curls to waves, basically you can use this. So it's deeply nourishes, deeply moisturizes, improves softness, prevents frizz, agave, sweet almond, and wheat protein. I've been liking this. It's not my favorite thing in the world. So I spray this into my hair when I get out of the shower, and I picked this up at Walmart just because I probably tried so many stuff, like so much stuff. And like I'll buy something, and even if I'm not in love with it, I'll just use it up just because like it'll probably take me like washing my hair twice to get through it. So I bought this like maybe a month ago. So I'm almost halfway through it, which is actually not bad. If you guys have any suggestions of like products that you use at home, leave them down in the comments, because I'm always trying to find new stuff. Like having curly hair is like literally the worst. The next one I love this stuff. This is the Aussie Scrunch Mousse and Leave-In Conditioner. And this is like basically just a mousse, but it also is a leave-in conditioner. It's a 24-hour curl lock. It's not, but okay. It's okay. It's a 24-hour curl lock with Australian jojoba oil and sea kelp. And this is the flexible hold. I don't want something that's a super hold when it comes to a mousse, because I usually style my hair with gel. So if I have a mousse that is a very strong hold and then putting gel over that, it's just like not a good mix. But I like this because it's a leave-in conditioner, so I'm getting more moisture into my hair because it's definitely very dry. And also I like this because it re-wets my hair, and it also has like a little bit of hold. So, but be careful when it comes to mousses, because they will dry your hair out. So be careful of that. But this one has been like really good. I actually just repurchased it. So I am living for that. The most important product that I'm going to use today is from L'Oreal. This is their Studio line, and this is the Mega Gel Ultimate Control and Definition Max Hold High Shine. This stuff, is it the best gel out there? Absolutely not. It does not give you those like dandruff flakes from gel. It also is a very strong hold. So this is really important. I don't use a ton of it when I'm refreshing it, but I need it to kind of give me that hold back into my hair. So this is definitely the most important one. Check your local Walmart or any CVS or Walgreens or have this. Probably the best gel I've ever used, but it's super expensive, is the Aveda Flaxseed Gel. I'll pop it up on the screen, and I'll leave a link to it down below. That does exactly what this does, but definitely let me know down below if you have gels that are from the drugstore or anywhere, it doesn't matter, and you want me to try it out. I absolutely will, because like, girl, I go through a gel like crazy. So that is the last product that I'm going to use today. So you could definitely section it off. I might section it off a little bit because I do wear my hair like in a clip. So I might do that first. These don't look too bad, but we'll start here and then move up to the top. So just starting here, you can just see it's a little bit frizzy and it's not looking that great. So I'm going to start off with the water first, just plain water in here, and I'm going to spray my face. Try not to get my makeup. Ugh. And I'm gonna spray just this section. I don't make the hair completely wet. I just want it to be damp. Like you can see, it's like a little bit more slack now. So I'm gonna just take that area right here that's frizzy and wet that too. And then I go in with the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk. This is what it looks like close up if you're looking for it in the store. So I'm just gonna take this just real lightly. I don't need to do a ton. I just want it to give me some nourishment. And then I'm gonna go with the mousse. Just like that amount. You don't have to do more than that. And just run it through. Any frizzy areas that you see, you just run that through. You can tell the difference automatically. I didn't use a ton of water, but you can tell that it's wet. So, okay, so before we move on to the next section, I'm gonna take like the teensiest bit of gel. The mousse is definitely going to hold my hair, but I just want like a little bit of gel in it just to give me the best hold. And so I'm just gonna run that down, straight down. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, just wet it, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll move into the mousse and all that stuff. Okay, so now that that is basically all wet, I'm telling you guys, you need to get one of these. It is so good. It wets sections of hair so nicely. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with the leave-in conditioner. Just spray that in. And then same thing, going back into the mousse. Taking like this amount. Seems like a lot, I know, but like it kind of like calms down. And the more mousse you use, the kind of better. And then I'm gonna take the same amount of gel and just run that through. Okie dokie. I think the prettiest curls like that I have are like under my hair, which is like great. Thank you so much for that. So both sides are basically wet, and I am going to use diffuser just a little bit just to give the curl a little bit more oomph, because right now it's just gonna lay flat. But now let's focus on the top. So I'm gonna leave it kind of like in that where it was, just where it was staying, and then wet my hair. So that's kind of where I want it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take the leave-in conditioner, spray that in. Front of my head is literally the most important. So now I can see it's definitely wet and it definitely has some frizz going on here, which is completely fine. We're taking the mousse again, and I'm just gonna run this through. Oh God. Remembering to bring it right up to the hairline because that is literally the most frizziest area on my head. Okay, and then taking the gel again. This is so important. Like if you have frizz like me, the most important thing is to put the gel right up to that hairline because otherwise it's going to be a mess. Okay, so that is basically it. I'm not going to section the back out just because it's probably got wet already with the 2 sections. And I don't want my hair to be soaking wet again. I just want it to be a little bit damp like it is right now. So let me go grab the diffuser and I'm going to come back and I'm just going to diffuse my hair for like 2 seconds and it'll just bring it back to life. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Now, as much as I live for like this wet look, which is actually super popular right now, it will frizz up like a mother. So bad. So it is gonna frizz up a little bit with the heat, but I'm not gonna do it for long, just like 2 seconds and you're done and you're out. But this is my hair dryer. This is the Elsham Professionals. And this is the Connor Pro. It's like a universal diffuser. If I can find it online, I'll link it down below. I actually really like it. And I'm just gonna diffuse my hair right here so you guys can see. And yeah, we'll see how it goes and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is basically it. I just diffuse it for like literally 10 minutes, if not less. I don't really diffuse it to get it dry. Because your hair is dry already, it's gonna frizz up automatically, with my hair at least. Like dry, curly hair will frizz up with heat like that. Like if you have curly hair and you walk out in the rain with the humidity, forget about it, like it's over. So I don't diffuse my hair because to get it dry. I just do it to give the curl bounce and to give it like a little bit more of a spiral curl, because when you do that, it also gives you volume when you diffuse your curly hair. Diffuse your hair. I know it's a pain in the ass, but if you have curly hair and you're not diffusing your hair, it is such a loss because it makes such a difference. It makes such a difference. Trust me, I'm the laziest person ever. That I'm like, I don't want to do this. It's like so annoying. Then I'll just go to bed. And then my curls will just be like straight. When you diffuse your hair, not only does it give you volume, but it makes your curls look the best as they can. Like gives you that like spiral. So yeah, so last but not least, I'm going to do 2 things for after when my hair is done. So the first one is I'm just going to put some oil in it because you can tell there's still a little bit of frizz. But to get the majority of the frizz, like even in the front, you can tell like that looks so much better than it did before. So this is the Marakesh oil. It's a argan and hemp oil therapy hairstyling elixir. Literally, you can use any oil. This oil just smells really good. So also, like you struggle with your hair smelling good after like not washing it for a few days, this stuff is awesome because it smells so good. So I'm just gonna run this through real lightly, trying not to kind of get rid of those curls that we created, but I just want to have that so that it gets rid of some of that frizz. It looks so much nicer. So my hair tomorrow will look awesome when I go to work or wherever, and it just looks so much better. Like you can tell, like even this curl right here, that was all frizzy and now it looks perfect. So that's what the diffuser does. And then the second thing I do is for shine. This is the Paul Brown Hawaii Shine Amplifier. I don't know if this exists anymore. I literally have had this for ages. This is what it looks like. Also the oil, this is what the oil looks like. just in case you're interested. But I think I got this in like a Fit Fab bun ages ago, so I'm just gonna spray this in. This one also smells amazing. Number one rule, don't touch your hair. And here I am, I'm like touching it like 85 times. Like that's the number one rule ever. If you have curly hair, don't touch your hair because it'll frizz up and get crazy. Don't you hate it when people touch your hair? You're like, don't touch me. Okay, so this is the final product. I don't recommend you do this like more than twice for one hair wash, just because it's gonna make your hair super, super knotty because you're like messing with it. Depending on the type of hair you have, for me, my hair does like it, I go like this and my hair is like knotted. Like I have the knottiest hair ever. So for me, I will only do this once for each hair wash. I think it looks really good. Definitely looks a lot better than what we had it. It's not gonna get rid of like all the frizz in the world, just because if I don't wash my hair completely, it will not get rid of the frizz. But to be honest with you, it doesn't really bother me. I'm so used to it by now. As long as it's not super frizzy right here, I could care less. So I just think it looks really good. I like the way it looks and I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about my refresh routine. Hair is absolutely like a personal thing, so this just works for me and I hope it works for you too. Curly hair is, although it's like the biggest pain in the ass, it's probably my number one thing people comment about me or say about me, or anybody says like, wow, you have beautiful hair. So I appreciate it, but it's annoying as hell. Like it's the most annoying thing ever and it takes a lot of work. But of course there's so many people out there who have way curly hair than me and who have take a ton more work that I would not be able to do. Thank you so much to the person who commented in the video where I talk about my normal hair routine, and for suggesting this video, because any videos you guys want me to do or anything like that, definitely let me know down below and I will absolutely do my best to do that. So I hope you guys have a really good one and I will see you as always in my next one. Bye guys.